What's the best layout for a website and the structure? There are several ways to do it. I'm going to lay out two primary ones, but before we do that, let's dig into a couple of elements that are essential when understanding websites and that help with SEO. When we think about internal links, there's two ways to do it. One is a hierarchy, what we call breadcrumbs. So here on Best Buy website, we have the main website, Best Buy, and then you have a category, and then you have a subcategory, and then you have a sub-subcategory. And it can go down the list depending on how many products or pages or content you have, all the way down to the end level product page. So this is what is called a breadcrumb. This is essential in doing good SEO for websites. Another one is just simple internal linking. So you might put a link on one page to another page within your website. It's not a sub-page within a higher level of a category. It's just simply another link. You might have a blog post and you're referring to another blog post that you made earlier. There's also types of content that is best practices. So for example, here in Reno International House, the frequently asked questions, FAQs. So you can have FAQs which provide more ways to put content on a website. You're having words, and those search terms are searchable. The search engine is looking for that. So frequently asked questions, testimonials. Testimonials is a good best practice to have. Now, obviously, there's a difference. What do you think the difference is between a testimonial and third-party reviews? They seem like the same thing, but they're really not. A testimonial, I control as the merchant. I control as the website owner. So obviously, I'm putting the best testimonials on there. Now, it may not be as convincing to someone as then reading third-party reviews, but it still provides added content. And then sometimes people look through these things. They look at this stuff to make a decision about your business. Same with a third-party website, embedding those reviews like Yelp and Trustpilot into your website. Of course, there's other elements, photo galleries, videos, all kinds of stuff that can be good elements on a website. But having an understanding of those type of SEO-friendly content, there's two ways. You can have one website, which is what I would call long page, and then you have another one, which is called a focused page. Or there's different ways to call this, a broken down website element, but you're putting in your header tags, okay? You're putting in a body of information about your product or your service, your business, photos, your FAQs, frequently asked questions, testimonials, a gallery of images, maybe an email sign up for newsletters, infographics. These are images that provide more information than just the image itself. And then there's other things as well, blog. And so the list could go on and on and on. But on a long page, all of these elements are primarily on one main page. They're all on here, and all of the content is in that one page. And this is your primary website. A focused page, you have one page that's focused primarily on the product, one page that's for photo galleries, one page that's for frequently asked questions, testimonials is one page, gallery is one page, and then you have links to these pages both in your top and your side and your bottom navigation, but also throughout the website. You're referring to different pages at different points within the website. So it makes for many pages. It's a much more deeper website. So which one do you think search engines prefer? Well, if you probably have guessed, it is the focus page layout. This one, you are building essentially more content. It is more complicated, but it provides a way to go deeper because no one wants to sit and read over and over and over a long page. This type of page setup works well if you are not that focused on SEO, but you just simply want to display a lot of information on one page. Maybe it's for artistic reasons or it's for creativity. Even in the early days of mobile-friendly websites, they thought that this is the way to go, but now as websites have been adapted and changed to be friendly to both mobile devices and tablets, not just desktops, it goes back to this focused approach, that each page has a focused attention. And on each of those pages, you're going to have a family of keywords. So maybe for Earth Trek gear, let's say we're trying to go after trekking poles on one page. We're going to take one page, maybe it's our body page, and we're going to have a family of keywords that something trekking pole. So trekking pole for women, trekking pole for men, trekking pole for travel, different kinds of things related to trekking poles. And then maybe in our blog page, we're going to have something related to a different product or a different way of saying that product. And so each page its goal is to have a family of keywords on that page, usually about 5 to 6. You could go up to 10, but too many and it looks as spamming. So this is two ways of doing a website, but I advocate for this way because this is pretty much all of the packaged website programs out there like Squarespace and Wix and even WordPress. They make it really easy to do this. It looks complicated, but they have elements, plugins that make a page for each one of these things, and it's so simple. All you have to do is plug in the information, and it makes that, and it provides a lot more content. And then one page is not loaded with too much because you can only go for so many keywords on one page. So I hope this helps. This is a start as you start thinking about developing a website for your business, how to do the layout, how to do the structure and the architecture of that website.